Now, I need to ask you a question. Do you think Unholy is the best spec, the god spec for BGs? You can give me poor if you think, okay, you do? All right, that's all I need to know, guys. There you have it from Nala, the Chow Chow Seer.
G'day guys, MFWest here, and today we've got some Deepwind Gorge action, and this first team fight is probably the most hectic team fight I've ever been in this expansion. I've never been in a fight lasting this long, and in this single fight I do 70 million damage, okay? I'm an army here, and the build that I'm using is the build that I always use in BGs. If you check any of my previous BG videos, I go through the build that I'm using. But alright, my goal here, guys, is to actually find the healers and make their life miserable. As you can see here, they have like about 3 or 4 healers, which is pretty annoying. I think we have like around the same. Yeah, we've got like 4 healers as well. So I'm just gonna like dig into this freaking Disc Priest and make his life miserable. So why is Unholy, in my opinion, the god spec of BGs? We can do this to healers, like that's just me by myself. No one else is targeting him. Problem with BGs. We can swap from targets because of Crypt Fever, so we can just add our get festering wounds up on one target. If we see a healer, we can swap off, and that damage, that Crypt Fever damage, is going to be ticking and ticking and ticking. So we can constantly swap, which is nice. Warriors are also very good at it, but we leave dots, unlike warriors, so we can actually keep pressure up while being elsewhere. So I decided to 1v1 this warlock who's doing negative damage on me. I actually should have been back with my team back there, I have to admit, but you know, you get greedy sometimes, try and go for the 1v1s, they're quite nice. And then I get this Mistweaver and this Shadow Priest on me, so I decide to fall back. And we won the initial fight, guys. We won the first fight. But what the Alliance did is they went and capped Goblin and Panda, I believe. They've captured Panda. So not all their forces were actually here, and we did not cap it while we wiped them, which was just messed up. We didn't do it. We should have capped while they were wiped so we could have got it. Things would have been a lot more different. So a pull on that Mistweaver after he rolls. Try and always save your grip on a Mistweaver after he Serpent Kicks. He gets 2 rolls and a Serpent Kick, which is very, very irritating, but you have to try and hold back for the Serpent Kick, otherwise you're not going to get him. Your grip won't even be in time unless you're pretty quick, sorry. So yeah, that Disc Priest is back, and there's a Mistweaver here, so life's pretty shit, so I get back on him. Probably hates my life, hates me so much. But yeah, for these initial team fights, try and get Outbreak on everyone you can. Target the healers, guys. You're Unholy, you're pretty good at single targeting down people, especially healers. And yeah, don't focus on killing DPS. There is no point. So yeah, they've got 2 healers here, and we're moving away from the objective, which is not very good. Look, we're fighting in the middle of nowhere. I'm just like, nope, I'm not going up that hill. So yeah, try and stay around objectives as well. This map is quite a funny one. I do enjoy it, but if you lose, you can lose pretty hard. So as you can see, they're still fighting for that 3rd base, a Goblin. And we're 1 base each, and we're fighting for mid. And now they're moving all their forces from Panda over back to here. So center's getting extremely fucked. So I pull on that Disc Priest and I go to stun. So this is a really bad spot for this Disc Priest, and he actually just doesn't get. No one else targets him, which is really irritating. Okay, here we go. But at this point in time, we still haven't capped the freaking middle, guys. I'm on 55 million. That other Death Knight is a Frost Death Knight, I believe, or something like that. But yeah, disgusting what Unholy can do. I'd love to actually do a BG with you guys where we're all Unholy. It'd be freaking hilarious. Maybe a couple of healers, but majority Unholy. It would be sick. That's definitely a goal of mine when I get to Oz, to organize that. Okay, so, and we got to be on Discord as well. It's gonna be funny. Okay, that's a Paladin. Now they're actually starting to roll in from Panda and stuff. So I immediately started seeing that we're losing this fight. We are losing this so hard, guys. But I'm still going ham on this priest, and look, he dies for like the 3rd time. The Holy Priest. I don't even know. Like, yeah. So. It's going alright. We still have 3 of our healers up and around, but people just aren't focusing on, you know, a single target at a time. And I don't know how we haven't capped this. This is insane. I've never been on a point for so long without it being taken over. Yeah, but here we go. We're gonna start losing out here. And just when you think you're about to win, nope, everyone respawns. So it's kind of annoying. Here we go. Hit the 70 million mark here, guys. And this is when I start understanding that we're kind of getting shit on here. I mean, whenever they merely overextend, their rep paladins, their warriors, we just destroy them. I try to pull that warlock back in, stun him, but he popped all his defensives, everything. Fair enough. I'm gonna hit the millies here again. I'm just looking for the grip on the healer. There he is. He's back. So like that fucking priest has been here so many times, guys. It's just disgusting. I see we're losing the fight, so I pop down anti-magic zone for these warlocks, and I'm like, nah, this is over. We've lost it. I look at the map and we have no control of any nodes, so pretty much the worst situation that can actually happen in a BG, but things are going to turn around. I'm going to fast forward here, guys, and I'm going to head over to Pandaland, and I'm going to pick up that heal, and we actually cap it, so that's good. And then some people decide to try back cap it from center of mine, so also try and always say at the start of a BG, like, call your incomings early. I always find that helps when people communicate in BGs. It's like another world. So this hunter's like, I don't know what he thinks he's doing, but I just apocalypse his ass and he's dead. Like, see ya. He needs the deterrence, and he does here, I think. Yep, there's a deterrence. So this is like their little scouting party for Pandaland, so they're not going to get anywhere. I'm going to make sure I kill this guy. I don't like letting my mate get away, if you know what I mean, guys. That's the Frost Death Knight. There's the Affliction Warlock, and we successfully defend Pandaland. Okay, so that's not so bad. We also have a healer, 2 healers here, so we cannot go wrong, guys. That would be really embarrassing if we lost this. So he bubbles. I'm just like, nah, fuck this. I'm out. One thing Blizzard needs to fix is the dots on targets. They still put you in combat. Look, I have to run out of here because my dots are still ticking. Now this Paladin decides to 1v1 me, guys. MFWest versus Flavius. Let's go. Who's going to win this fight right now? Who do you think? Who do you think? He's like, nah, fuck this. Bop. I'm just like, you know, I can grip your bop, right? And I can Clawing Shadows and Outbreak and Death Coil and everything, and bop is useless. So he tries to run away. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna not let you get away. I try and stun that, and he's dead. Rip. It's the apocalypse his ass. Now I'm in the middle of no man's land, guys. I don't know. I just wanted to kill him so bad, and I die. Sad times, guys. Sad times. But was it not worth it to kill a paladin, guys? Our arch nemesis. Totally worth it, in my opinion. So I'm going to head back over to Pandaland and make sure that things aren't being overrun. But as you can see here, it's gotten way out of control, and there are only 4 people here alive, and everyone's getting one shot. This is everyone from center just went up to Goblin. So I try and decide to get away. I get rooted, and not looking too good for me, guys. And an Unholy Death Knight is attacking me. How could he do that? How could an Unholy Death Knight attack a fellow brother? Gonna have to find that guy later on and kill him. So we all decide to go mid, because they're all at Pandaland. So I find this Holy Priest, and this guy like probably thinks I have a vendetta against him or something. Like it just like every time I see him, I want to kill him, which is, you know, rightfully so. And there's always a fucking Affliction Warlock around him as well. So back in for the massive fight for mid, guys. But I'm just like, nah, they all came from Pandaland. We're not gonna be able to take this objective. There's no way. Then I start lagging, and I'm just like, oh no, Flavius wants revenge. See, Flavius, you know, he tries to attack me by himself. Doesn't work out. So now he thinks he has everyone here with him, and he lay of hands. But I was lagging, so I would have killed him otherwise. So then this Unholy Death Knight walks up to me to try to duel me. So I'm like, alright, I'll entertain this. I think I'm still lagging here, but yeah, he really wants to fight me, so I'm just like, okay, let's do this. I try to pull him a little bit away from the combat, because I know people are going to come in like a matter of 20 seconds to help this guy out. So I just rotate through my rotation, keep Outbreak on him, cycle through my Death Strikes, try and keep myself healthy, and he is not doing the same, probably because he knows that the healer is going to come in a second, and boom, he just got healed by a Holy Priest. So I'm just like, nah, I'm not about this, guys, I'm out. And I get pulled back. Son of a bitch. So this Holy Priest is with him. So I'm like, okay, I'm not so worried about this, because I know, looking at, in the 10 seconds that I duel him, he doesn't really know how to do his rotation, so his damage is quite low. But now I start to hurl the Gargoyle out, and I'm just going to try and keep kiting him away. But I am in no man's land, and look at the score. We are at 500 out of 1500, and they're at 1000. almost gonna win, but we have their cart and we just capped it. So boom, they brought back to 1,100 and we're on 900. So things are back and juicy. So just remember that we were 500 and they were 1,000. Okay, so going over to Goblin Land, and they actually have a Mistweaver and a Shadow Priest. Pull him back down, pet stun him. I'm looking to pet stun him, and then yeah, there he goes. And then Apocalypse, and he's getting absolutely shredded. And then I might actually stun him. No, not even worth my asphyxiate, guys. Mistweavers, I hate him. It's very satisfying for Unholy Death Knight to kill a Mistweaver by any means necessary. So this guy is trying to walk away. One thing I recommend if you're chasing someone away from a node, first, don't do it. It's just a trap for a rogue or a feral druid. I always pan my camera back, always, to see if they're trying to ninja cap. So we hold Goblin Land, and it's looking alright, guys. Looking alright. So I get Berserker. I'm gonna head back over, and I decide to like be a scrub and fight on the road and find this Warlock here. So I have Berserking, which is extremely fun. On Unholy Death Knight, you can just like dot everything up, and just, I mean, they don't stand a chance with empowered dots, do they, guys? All right, so look at the score. It's 1464 out of 1500 to 960. They've got it in their hands, but guess what? The carts are so big on this map, guys. It is insane. So we try to go for a desperate cap in mid because we know we hold Goblin. And there's not that many people here. It's just a Holy Paladin, a Hunter, and a Rogue. I actually am not sure if that's a Holy Paladin. He just casting Flash of Light, I don't know. But this Rogue tries to go on me, and I'm just kind of carting a little bit backwards because I'm half HP, and you know no one's really here. So I pull the Rogue out, and then I'm on Apocalypse's ass, and he is dead. So, well, cheat death's really freaking irritating. So look at the score. Just keep watching the score. This game is insane. It was at 1,000 to 500, and yeah. So he bobs, and as you guys know, I try to cap this, and I get damn close, but this Paladin's so freaking annoying. So here they come. They're already coming to stop me from getting this, and boom, I get stopped. But it's okay because it's Flavius, and we all know that we can take care of Flavius pretty well. Yeah, he gets absolutely wrecked. So the score is extremely close, and we have their card, so it's looking really, really good. As long as we can cap that card, the game is ours pretty much. So, and this objective, I guess. But I never thought you could actually come back this from this far away from a win. And you know, and we actually cap it there, which is so crucial. So now I'm decided to like try and hold them off. But there's two Hunters and a Rogue, which is very, very annoying. But I need to do my best to keep them off the flag as long as possible, guys. And I start to get healed by a rest of the druid, so I kite back a little bit because this guy's freaking killing spraying me. And the score, look at the score, it's getting so close. And boom, we cap the card and we win the game, guys. Holy shit. That's the craziest Deepwind Gorge match I've ever had before. 142 million, 8 kills and 3 deaths, guys. That is going to be the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and Unholy for the win. If you have any questions, ask me down below in the comments. Have an awesome day, guys. Peace.